now it looks like it's got like Hello? Hello? Does it work now, guys? Oh. The stream is about 20 seconds behind, so I basically need to wait for you guys to... Ah, there we go. Thank fuck for that. Okay, right. Oh, I hate everything. I hate everything. You guys were all here, and you were talking, and I wasn't even looking at the bloody chat, and I was muted the entire time. I've just been talking to myself for like... It's not even half an hour, it's like 40 minutes. I started streaming about 10 o'clock, didn't I? Oh, man. I'm gonna check Discord, because I think they've all been messaging me, haven't they? It's in stream. I've fixed it now, thank you, man. At least you tried, guys, thank you. I can't believe I can't help but see the comedy in that, to be honest, because that is quite funny. Anyway, for those of you who have been watching, and for those of you who haven't been bad lip reading me the entire time, basically, I've been talking a lot about how we are going to change SCDT for permanent in the future by having this old version being downloaded as a legacy pack, or legacy pack as it's called, and having this new version of being like a universal kind of... Well, there's no page yet. There's no page yet, but yeah, going to have this kind of universal ability to have add-ons to any texture pack, being with it being my own texture pack or someone else's texture pack. And I've already removed some of the features. I've made an entirely new file for it. I've got all the the right files sorted. And now we're going through the CIT files. I think my cat's trying to kill each other. So we're going through the CIT files and changing things around now, just so we have like like kind of Easter eggs, if that makes any sense. So yeah, everyone's been messaging me in the chats for ages saying about how I've been muted, and now you've all gone. I feel like starting again. I feel like starting the stream again. Not even like there's no reason for it, just literally to, I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm going to call this Legacy, because we're going to have swords which are Legacy based. So, I know, man, I should have fucking always have the chat open. And do you know what I didn't do? Because I wouldn't even need the chat open. Before I start recording every single video with Bandicam, right, I take a test recording video and see if the sound's right, see if the audio is playing from the computer, see if it's recording the window correctly, or whatever it would be. But with streaming, there's no way I can take like a small test stream video to see if it's working. So I just start and kind of hope it works. And little did I know that it was set to record audio from this headset, my Logitech headset, as opposed to my Plantronics headset, which is here. So yeah, I have no idea why it was like that, but it was. So there we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Anyway. Right, we've got Smite, we've got Sharpness. Let's get those in the Legacy folder. And for Sharpness, all I need is that one. Yup. Let's put that one there. Get rid of Sharpness. Smite, I'm going to have the Smite sword files, and those are going to go there. Yep, and then get rid of that. Sweet. And I think that should be all. Okay, good. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, right, so I need to open that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, is anyone even still here now? You've all just been waiting for me to figure out that I'm an idiot, and then just gone. Thanks, guys. You're great, really great. That one, that one. It does happen to us all, you're right. The amount of times I've recorded an entire 30-minute episode of something and not had the sound on, it's just like, I've got to do it all again. All again. I know it's going to be fake the second time around because I've already done it, but I gotta do it. And usually just end up going, fuck it, I'm just gonna upload it with some fancy music over saying, oh look at me, I'm a derp, just so you don't have to do it again. Upload. Why did I say upload? What the fuck? Because oh my god, psychology. I was thinking upload and typing, and I typed upload without even thinking. That is mental. Anyway, Master Sword. I'm gonna have the name to that obviously be. Should it be the Master Sword or Master Sword? Yeah, I'm gonna have it be called the Master Sword. That one's just called Bane. That one's just gonna be called Smite or something like that. Yeah. Why does the word sword all of a sudden look really alien to me? I feel like I've only just realised how weird of a word sword is. Sword. What the fuck? I feel like I've never thought about how sword was spelt until this very moment in my life. That's the weirdest feeling. Anyway, yeah, Master Sword. That one's going to be called Smite. Text is called Smite Sword, isn't it? Smite Sword. Yeah, that one's called Bane. Oh, hello, what are you doing? Oh. That one good? Yep. Bane, Master Sword, Smite Sword. Right, what shall the name of the Smite Sword be then? What is like a legendary mythical sword of like the undead or something? Sword of the undead. Let's have a look. It's literally just called Sword of the Undead. Wonderful. Oh. Got a message from my friend there. Sword of the Undead. I don't know. This is what I'm seeing right now, by the way. Sword of the Undead. We're going to have... if any of you didn't realise, by the way, I have two monitors. That's why I keep looking like I'm looking at different things. Legendary Swords. List of historical swords. Brilliant. Excalibur. King Arthur's sword given to him by Merlin. Yeah. Artifacts. I want like mythical swords. I swear I actually have a folder of mythical swords somewhere. Item name inspiration. There we go. Yeah, there's like mythical things here. This web page is great for getting names for items, by the way, if you think of naming your items in Minecraft. So you got body armor, headgear, shields, gauntlets, weapons, swords specifically. Well, I want a sword which is like something to do with the undead. It could cleave through anything. A sword that belongs to the Igbo god of war, Kamalu. This sword glows red when people with evil intentions are close by. That sounds like Lord of the Rings. Ah! Heaven's Will, the mythical sword of the Vietnamese king. He liberated Vietnam. I don't care. The self-swinging sword. Some old Russian fairy tales. Nice. The emerald-studded sword. That's too long of a name. A sword belonging to Grettir, which was later given to his brother Atri. Flame has some super... Ooh! No, so it's literally just called a flaming sword. Nice. That's so original. Flaming sword. Wonderful. That would have been cool if there was, you know, something like that, but there's not. A sword mentioned in the legend of the Malay Annals was originally possessed by Sang Sapurba. I don't really care. Can I just search the word undead or something like that? Is it going to come up anywhere? Let's have a look. I'm looking for orange. There's no word of the undead. Dead. Let's have a look. Weapons. Swords, please. Weapons. Swords. There we go. Right. I'm looking for the word dead. Specifically undead. But there's nothing. Ah, wonderful. I don't know. Let's just call it fucking Smite for now, man. I'll just change it later on. Smite. There we go. So basically, if you call your sword Bane, you get that texture. If you call it the Master Sword, you get that texture. And if you call it Smite, you get that texture. and that is now going to be in the base pack. I was planning on removing like virtually all of the CIT things there, but I want to keep those almost as like little Easter eggs, if that makes any sense. CIT, there we go. Okay, so I've got so that's where the legacy folder is. I want to keep the goggles in because I actually quite like the goggles, so I'm keeping all of those exactly as they are. So legacy. Hang on a second, let's make a folder. I could have just copied the folder, never mind. Goggles in there. I'm going to have one called swords. And they're all going in there. Okay, and I've got Luca. Luca asked for this pickaxe to be in the game. Sorry, Luca. It's got to go. MCMMO. Oh yeah, if you have level 10 mining effects, then the item glowed yellow. I actually quite liked that. I'm going to keep that one. Legacy, MMO, MCMMO. Mending. Right, this is the one I actually want to keep in terms of the book change, but going to go into that one in just a moment here. Oh, I forgot about the power bow, man. Let's have a look at that. Bow. Enchant, Excalibur, Power 4. You get a green bow. And if I go on... Hello, give me that. And if I do Enchant, Excalibur, Power 5, you get a compound bow. And honestly, I don't know about this one because I really like the idea of having a compound bow, but it just doesn't work in this kind of game, if you know what I mean? Like the setting. Oh. Oh, ooh. I think Mobenz is running some things that I wouldn't have usually asked it to run, which is interesting. No, got to get that one removed, unfortunately, because it doesn't fit the theme, you know, at all. Silk Axe, no, I'm not keeping any of the Silk Touch or Fortune ones at all. Legacy, yep. Mending, keep that one for now. Snow, right? No, that one's not staying. Snow, water, fire, and earth. Those aren't staying. No, not staying. Okay. Right, so for the mending effects then, the mending effect here, as you can see, it looks like that. It's like a... Oh, hello. Yeah, it's like a purple tint. So let's get paint on it open again. Hello. Right. Basically, I want anything that has mending to be purple. Because if I go and stop Minecraft, resource packs, SCUR, assets, Minecraft, textures, Misc, there we go. Enchanted item glint. So that's the glint. That's texture right there. That is the enchanted item glint that I have in the game. In fact, let's open the original one because that's a copy of the original one. There we go. Yes, that's the enchanted item glint right there, and it makes that kind of red pulsing effect that I quite like, which I think does look quite good. So, for the what kind of American there? For the purple one, we're going to take these textures here. What was that? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing. I go into accents sometimes without even trying. It's just weird. Right, the mending book can go. What we're looking for is the mending effect. So let's have a look at that. What are you doing? I'm so confused. Mending effects. Open. Right, now you see that's not really what we're looking for the... Oh, I remember now. No, the... Okay, I remember now. When you put enchanted item glints on textures with CIT, they have to be see-through, otherwise they just block out the entire texture, so it has to be about 85 of the original glint. Okay, let's get the... Hang on a second here. Is that going to work or not? I don't feel like it is going to work. I'm having memories now of how this thing worked. Right. Weird explanation, okay, but when you have an enchanted item glint in Minecraft, there's like a little dot. Follow my mouse cursor on the screen now, there's like a little dot, and this basically moves around in the picture in like a kind of almost random fashion, and whatever colour it's at that point, that's what colour gets added over the item. But with CIT, it is different. You literally just have to do this, and this will get you the most evenly balanced shot. Oh, not that one, sorry, not that one. That one. Something like that. That will get you the most balanced CIT glint that you can possibly get for some reason. And I'm going to change that to adjustments, hue saturation, and make it a little bit more purple, like that. That's nice. And then we're going to make the whole... oh, hang on. I made a mistake, hang on. That one needs to be white. There we go. And There also needs to be more red as well. There we go. Also needs to be more straight. There we go. Adjustments, hue saturation, -30, and then we need to do effect, layers, layer properties, opacity. It needs to be like as low as I know it seems ridiculous, but it will make sense shortly. So if I save that as the mending texture, and we have okay, let's put that back in there. Actually, let's get these all changed to uncapitalized because it will look more sensible. Okay, and then obviously get rid of the goggles texture. So I've got legacy, goggles, MTMO, mending, swords. I just realised if these are the only ones we're going to have, we can just put these here and delete the legacy folder. So yeah, for mending then, I've got this texture and this file, and this texture basically says that if a texture has mending, it's going to do that. Yeah, good, okay. Right, get that saved. Get that closed as well. I didn't change it, don't worry. Let's go back to Minecraft. So now if I reload the game, so F3T once again, all of the changed book textures are now gone for good. Anyone chatting at all? Danny's got to go fix a fence. Goodbye, Danny. I hope you enjoyed whatever silent show I was putting on for everyone there. Right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah. So you see what I mean there is that basically all the textures now have been changed back, but the mending one is slightly different. That's not what I wanted, though. I wanted more purple than that, as opposed to the white in the middle. So I think I need to redo that a little bit. Bear with me a moment here. Minecraft. Resource packs. SCUR. Assets. Minecraft. MC Patcher CIT. Mending. Okay, right. That white bit in the middle needs to not be white, basically. And it's as simple as that. Okay, there we go. Right, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to basically just do a gradient again. And instead I'm going to pick 2 shades of purple, like that. And then just make them both really opaque. 89 and 31. And then I'm going to delete everything. And then do a split gradient down the middle. And do it like that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Let's see if it looks okay in game. Because that's the problem with this thing, is that you never know how they're going to look in game, and you know, until you actually save it and reset it again. So that's how it looks like right now, which is just AIDS. I wouldn't want to mend anything because it would look terrible. But if it reloads, please. Bit of waiting around when you're doing this kind of thing, unfortunately. Any second now. There we go. That's closer to what I'm looking for, but it's still too liney, is the weird point there. Right, what we need to do then is they need to be closer together and darker. So, right, let's get that one a little bit darker. So that one's 70, that one's 89, and they also need to be closer in colour as well. So that one needs to be a little bit more dark, that one needs to be a little bit more purple. Okay, good. So now if I, again, get rid of that, and then get a new gradient, split down the middle, hold down shift, keep it straight, which I wasn't using before for some reason. Save that, and we have to reload the game again. There we go. Should be okay now though, because the file's so close together and a little bit darker, so it basically should just be, you know, purple. If not completely purple, which will be a mistake, so we'll change that if it is completely purple, but you never know. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, that's more like it. So yeah, now it's just kind of like a light purple colour. And what this will mean is, if a weapon that we have ever has mending, enchant, Excalibur, mending, with it being like the most important, you know, texture in the game, obviously because you want all your tools to have mending eventually, that's now going to glow slightly purple. I want it to be more purple though, hang on. Right, these layers now are like 70, 80. Let's do layers. I can't do that, can I? Let's do another layer over the top of these two, like that. So it's still clear, but it's like an extra bit. It's not like 130, 120 now. Let's do that. Right, because I want it to be more purple, that's the thing, basically. Let's do an iron sword for demonstration's sake. Enchant, Excalibur, mending. There we go. F3 and T. Everything always looks really, really obvious on an iron sword because it's basically just white. So, just a little tip for you there. If you want to test enchanted glints. Don't judge, by the way. That's more like it. Let's do that to the diamond sword as well, see what it looks like. Yeah, that's more of what I was going for. How does the book look? Yeah, perfect. That's like exactly what I was going for. So you know it's specifically mending because it's so obnoxiously pink. And when you actually have weapons there which are enchanted with mending as well. No. I hate how it does that. Go back into my inventory, please. It's like very obviously mending, as opposed to a standardly enchanted sword. Let's just say enchant it with Minecraft sharpness. You just get, yeah, nice, good. I like that. That's really good. Okay. Good stuff. Another thing done, another thing down. Oh dear. Right. So I've got the goggles. So basically, if we name any helmet to goggles, it'll be changed to goggles. It's still in the game basically. Diamond, gold, and iron. Yeah, I made it so you can't change chainmail ones and you can't change leather ones. You can only change them if they're iron, gold, or diamond. But I don't know why you'd ever have gold ones, to be honest. Should we just remove the gold ones? I'm thinking remove the gold ones and just keep the diamond and the iron, because I can't see any situation where we actually need to. We want to have a gold helmet for such a long amount of time, you know. That's just in the game if we ever have a server with MCMMO on again, because MCMMO gives you the ability to use an active ability on your tools, which gives them efficiency 10, and this coding system means that if you have an enchanted level over 5, which is impossible without the introduction of MCMO, it lights up bright yellow. So I think that's kind of a good way of showing that as well. Mending, and all the sword Easter eggs as well. Okay, brilliant. So if I run over to my swords again over here, they should pretty much all be like blank. They should all be just a load of blank swords there. Let's have a look. Yeah, good. And don't worry, for anyone who did actually like this as well, there is going to be an add-on pack for the SCUR, which involves all of these custom textures and a lot more of the custom textures as well. Hence why I've made a backup of everything today, and we're deleting the new ones and keeping the old ones. So if there is anything there in SCUR that's not in if there is anything that's in SCDT that's not in SCUR, it will be included in an add-on pack of SCUR in the future. So if you want to download it because you like this look of it specifically, then you can have it basically. So got my enchanted books now, which is nice. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's go back to the file browser. .minecraft, resource packs, SCUR, assets, Minecraft, blocks. No, I've done that one. MC patch, CIT. Okay, those are all done. Color map. I pretty much want to keep the color map all just exactly the same because it's just fine, really. So the color map's all fine. That's not a problem at all. CTM, right. CTM is an interesting one. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about CTM, to be honest, because some of these textures are really not like the glass. The glass is definitely staying, without a doubt. The glass is definitely staying. Flora. I think we're gonna keep all the flora as well, because it doesn't really. It's not a change, it just makes it better, if that makes any sense. It just improves what should be in the game already. For some reason there's like a second folder of glass, I'm not entirely sure how that works. Default, glass, regular glass. In fact, let's test that now. Glass. Glass. Okay, let's get white, orange, and blue, just to make an example. And I'm going to have white. Oh, clear, white, orange, and blue. This glass is without a doubt staying in the game, like whatever changes I make to the pack, because this took me so long to make. Honestly, I had to sit there and copy a file which is like 14 by 14 pixels, and then edit these little, edges as well. I had to do that for about 40 textures for all 16 different types of glass. That was an absolute fucking nightmare to do, but it was so worth it. So worth putting the time in for that. So let's just make a little test so far. What I'm going to do, right, I'm going to get rid of my things on the screen. I'm going to temporarily drag the default file, which is all of these, onto the desktop. Now, I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to work. Block 20. Is it still known as block 20? It is still known as block 20. Hello, work group chats. That one. How does the file work for this one? Glass pane. Oh, oh. Oh, I think this is specifically for glass panes then in that case. Glass pane red, glass red. Yeah, okay. Right. I think we can... yeah, hang on. Hang on a second. I'm thinking. This is like an outdated way of doing it, so I don't think this is actually going to work anymore. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of glass. And we can put default back in here. Thank you. Yep, I copied it instead of moving it because I'm an idiot. And now I have to wait for delete it as well. Defaults. Right, okay, so here's all our files here. I have the sandstone and the I don't know what empty means. I'm going to get rid of that. 66. I don't know why that one always breaks, but that is basically just blank glass. It's just a completely blank file. Glass white. This has glass pane white and glass white. This one just has glass pane and sandstone. I'm also going to remove the sandstone because I'm not too fussed about... Actually, hang on. Match tiles, sandstone, normal. Method top, tile 66, connect tile. Does that give me connect textures for sandstone on the sides? Is that what that does? I'm actually not really sure. Yeah, it does. So it gives you... Oh, that's not very well done, actually, is it? Ugh. That's not very well done at all. I want to change that now. I might... Yeah, I'm going to change that at some point in the future. Bear with me a moment here. I'm going to put that in the cobble folder, actually, because it makes sense to go there. I'll change that at some point in the future. That's weird, though. I'm going to change this folder to be known as glass. Glass. I'm going to copy over one of the glass files over here, because that's just glass pane, and this should just be called glass. Okay, there we go. And instead of having it be the black glass block, match blocks 95. No. Match blocks 95. Is black glass known as block 95? Yeah, it's block 95 and it's variation 7. So that's block 95. Wait, what? Was I looking at the wrong one? Oh yeah, there we go. I was looking at grey. Yeah, so the metadata is 15. So I need to basically just remove metadata. Method CTM, and the files are number 1 through to 11, 16 through to 27. Yep, that's fine. Okay, more workgroup chat, don't care. Okay, so save that one. That should work now. So glass pane, all the glass textures in here. Actually, hang on a second. Just have one called glass. I want to change the names of all these folders, to be honest. Glass underscore white. Oh, this is going to take a while. Hang on, guys. Glass underscore orange. I've just figured out what I could do. Hang on. Yep, there we go. 3, yep. Look at us cleaning up this mess. This has been like a shoddy mess for ages now, and I'm actually making it so that things are quite neat, if that makes any sense, as opposed to just, you know, what was that about? As opposed to just a random jumbling of folders that all happen to work in game. You know, this is kind of like tidying up the files, if you know what I mean. Because there are a lot of junk files in this pack that are just like, I don't even understand how they work. But hopefully that should be changed now. So I'm going to get all these taken and put into the glass folder. Big tiles, thank you. Facebook, don't care. Glass black, blue, brown, cyan. Yeah, I think those are all right. Okay. Right, the moment of truth. I want to see if I did this right. There is a chance here that the textures will reload and they'll just be completely wrong, so we'll have to find out. Okay then. Right. Wrong. That is not right. Okay then, SCUR, that's Minecraft, MC Patcher, CAD, no, CTM, glass, ages man, ages, or not ages, like 2 or 3 months maybe, I don't know, glass black, glass pane black, what have I done? Hang on, I bet the glass panes still work, don't they? Yeah, the glass panes are still working. Let's have a look. So the glass panes look like that. Oh god, that's ugly as hell. Jesus Christ. Yeah, orange ones still work. Wonderful. That's fucking wonderful. Thank you, life. So it's just my altered blocks here. Hang on a second. So that's glass pane. And that's just called glass. Is it called glass block or something like that? Minecraft glass. Minecraft glass underscore pane. Yes, that's right. Okay. Hang on, let's get that open. Let's get that open. And let's get that open. And that open. And we should be able to compare these now. So I've got glass pane properties, glass properties. Oh god. So that one has the metadata file. That one does not have the metadata file. But it's known as... Oh! Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Derp. Yeah, I basically just didn't change the number around. All I needed to do is literally just put the number 20 in as opposed to the number 95, and it should now work. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. So what it was trying to do there, for any of you that realised before I did, it was trying to print the glass textures over every single coloured glass texture, because it just thought that anything with the data of 95, you know, becomes that texture. And of course, the coloured glass texture is 95, and the get a lot of notifications today. And the regular glass is 20. Hence why this didn't have a CTM texture at all, and these were all trying to be this. So all makes sense now. And of course, the glass overrides all of these ones as well, because it didn't have any metadata values in the pack there. So it was just everything with 95, regardless of what it was. So that's done. Now for the rest. Okay, first of all, brick. I'm thinking I want to remove these, to be completely honest. Can get rid of stone brick. However, I do like the sandstone. I'm just not really sure how to implement it, because I like it, but I don't know. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's get rid of all these glass files. There we go. Right, so the way it works right now is it's just random, and it's weights for every one of the for every one of those you get 4 of those. So if I get sandstone right now, if I place 5 of these down, statistically I should get 1. Got none. There'll be some around the back though. Yeah, there's 1. There you go. And there's 1 as well. So yeah, you just get them occasionally, basically. Yeah. So basically, I really like that, but I don't know how to implement it correctly, because I don't know. It's like I don't know. If you could just like click a block, like right-click it, for example, and then slightly change its metadata, that'd be so good. But you can't rename blocks. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. You know how you can rename items and have their textures be changed? That is a possibility, but you can't do that with blocks at all. So, what is the best way of doing this then? I don't know. I know. I've got it. I have 100% figured it out. Oh, that's going to be difficult to do. Oh, no. Okay, I'm doing that one off camera. Fuck you guys. That's going to take fucking ages. Why did you open it OK Google? I didn't say OK Google. Go away. Stupid phone. Go away. Too smart for your own good. Right, cobblestone. I don't know. I don't really feel I need to keep them, to be honest. Cobblestone, get rid. Sandstone, okay. Right, I want to change the sandstone texture now. Let's get that done now. So, if I open a new file, like so, and what we need to do is get the sandstone texture, so that would come from versions. This is the default sandstone texture now. I'm just going to go to the most recent version, open it with WinRAR Archiver, and then go back to Resource Packs, SCUR, Assets. WinRAR, go away. We all know that we're not going to buy you because you're not making us. MC Patcher, CTM, Brick, not Brick, Cobble. Why do I get so many messages today, man? Shut the fuck up. Go away, phone. Okay, 66 sandstone. That's the current texture. It's so badly done, man. To bridge the sandstone sides, and that's assets Minecraft textures blocks sandstone. Sandstone bottom carved normal. Is it normal? It's normal. There we go. Right. So I'm gonna get the normal one here like that. And this is how we're going to make the texture, the looping texture. So, what essentially needs to happen here is I'm going to make the canvas size 16 by 48 and have that be at the top like that. Oh, hello, that's interesting. Let's just change this back around to white and black. There we go. Okay, and have the sandstone there. No, I'm not going to do that actually. I'm going to take the top bit, 16 by 16, put that like that. I have no idea where we're putting it now. Shit. Let's just do that first and do that. Yeah, okay. So basically what we need to do is we need to make this middle section here, this middle square. Wait, I tell a lie. This square right here in the middle, we need to make it so that this is smooth on the top and the bottom, like smoothly flows into the bottom bits and the top bits. And I think, looking at it, it would be really easy to do. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. Whoever made this, you're an idiot. Like, there's very clearly an easy way of figuring that out. So this is the bit that needs to go like that, and it needs to be on the bottom as well. But we are still only taking this bit here. So whatever we make here has to be copied over to the bottom bit, because that's how it's going to display in the game. So if I take this and do that, oh look, I fixed it. How did someone not see that? It's so simple. I've just realised as well, by the way, we need to actually make this. Hang on. Image canvas size, just to make sure it looks right. I'm going to make it 48 wide as well, like that, and I'm going to need to make this texture on both sides so it looks like it flows into itself well. Okay, so this can come up to here like this. No, like that, please. The default textures they've changed recently. I think some of them have a lot of potential, and I like the fact that they've changed the game to a more cartoony feel, but I think that some of them have just been done so badly. I need to see a fully released version before I can judge, because some of them are really good. Like for example, the watermelon. I still just remember the watermelon, man. The watermelon is really, really nice. I like the art direction there because it's like what Minecraft should be. Because it's always, I hate it when people try and make Minecraft texture packs that are just like HD, super realistic, really like it's gonna look amazing, and then of course you turn a corner and there's a complete perfect cube. You wouldn't have that in real life, would you? Just a random floating perfect complete cube. So I think staying with 16-bit textures is definitely the way forward. I think that's definitely a good idea. But I think that some of the textures that the pack has made are just really badly done, to be honest. I think that they could be changed around quite a lot, and it'd be much better. So that's my thoughts on the new default textures. So there you go. Right, so that's going to go over to there, isn't it? And that's going to want to go like that, and that's going to might just work. That might just work as it is. Okay, brilliant. Let's get the texture here, fill it in. This is all very much unfinished, by the way. This is how I make textures. You have to make the rough outlines first, and then you can do shading, different colours, whatever it would be, later on. So now they look a little bit big, though, don't they? I think we can do something to help that. Let's get one down here as well. Like that. Yeah, and like that as well. Yeah, that's not too bad. No, it's too big. It's way too big. That? I don't know now. Oh no, that doesn't look good. No, like that. Well, it's a hell of a lot better than the original one. So if I take that texture now, like that little 3x4 area there, and I copy it and paste it there like that. Yep, it's going to be flush. Okay, brilliant. So just to clarify then, I'm going to get the whole 16 by 16 area like that, put it on the side. Is that in the middle? I think it's in the middle. Let's just put one there, just to be sure. Hello, Marie. How are you doing today? I'm going to put one down there like that as well. Yep, not bad. Hello. Hello. Enjoy the absurdly British accent. I'm sure you will. I always find that funny how people think that Britain is going to be like, you know, let's pop off to the spa for a spot of tea and some good cooked breakfast. Don't get me wrong, cooked breakfast is fucking grand. Everyone loves cooked breakfast. But the reality of the talking is more like, you know, you're right, wanker, what's been up today? You want to go get a sausage roll from Griggs? Or some shit like that, you know? I'm not sure what accent I'm doing. I don't know. I've got no fucking idea. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, yes, this needs to be made alternate. So what I do then is I grab each of the bits that we've changed, like that. Okay, and then we take a slightly different shade of it, and then brush it in, like that. Actually, usually make it quite a bit darker than that as well, so I can get some proper ability in there as well. And then I look at that, and I think, a little bit too dark, let's change it up. So I'm going to keep that as it was before, but we're going to make it a little bit lighter and just go over it a second time. That's still too dark. Lighter. Yeah, that looks fine. I was kind of sounding low-key Irish there, wasn't I? Yeah, you should pop down to Ireland as well, because if you come to Ireland, then obviously we can serve you up a lot of potatoes, because, I mean, we have a lot of potatoes, so it's good. I don't know why it's a stereotype. I mean, actually no, I know why it's a stereotype. I mean, fucking hell. I know an Irish person, and her father was a potato farmer, and I was just there like, are you serious right now? Like, do you understand how big of a cliche that is? Like, it's not even funny. Why am I not brushing? Why is it not working? Pick, brush, brush. Oh, that's working, isn't it? Of course, it's too close in colour. Let's get a dark colour and just brush it over like that. That's too close. Okay, let's get a lighter colour. Brush it over again. Yeah, that's good. Give it some variation. Still looks too square. Let's get the brush like that. I'm actually going over the lines now, I know, but it's not a big problem. Ta-da! Oh yeah, you are Irish, aren't you? I forgot about that. Because when I'm angry or drunk. And I forget Danny's Scottish as well. You guys are weird. Fucking weirdos coming from weird places. Pfft. Fucking weirdos, man. 16 by 16 area, please. Let's move that up to... Oh god, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. And now I need to crop that. And that is the new sandstone texture. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it at all. Hang on. It needs to be more subtle, but it also needs to be darker at the same time. Hang on. Don't question me. I make sense in the long run. You see how this is just... It's clearly darker than the back bits. That's going to piss me off. Hang on. Let's go down a step so we have more precise. Yes, there we go, done it. Aye, you are, you're Scottish. Bloody Scotsman and a half you are. Anyway, where's my file here? Sandstone normal. Let's get rid of that. Open 66 as it's called. So this is the old texture and this is my new text. Oh my god, it's so much better. I'm not one to blow my own trumpet much, you know, but that is just, it's just objectively better than the last one. You know, I've just spent 5 minutes getting rid of that 3-bar thing and look at what the other guy did. If you let me. You can just see it. Look, there's like a clear, obvious line there. He's made no effort whatsoever. I'm embarrassed on his behalf. Anyway, there we go. So we've got a new one now. So all my textures all my work. Right, I'm going a bit crazy. Sorry, guys. Match tile, sandstone, normal, 0, method top, tiles. I'm going to name this sandstone, and then we're going to connect a tile, and I'm going to rename this to sandstone. Okay. Good, good. So I'm going to get sandstone. Nope. I'm going to lay it like that. And we're going to have this shitty, like, crumbled, like, it looks like it's been crunched up, like just kind of at the bottom, you know, like where it's kind of, where this 3x16 area is here, it looks like someone's just got the entire sandstone file and just kind of gone like that, and just crunched it into a spot. And it just looks stupid. Right, F3T. See how this looks again. Roast potatoes, nice. Oh god. You know, I make fun about stereotypes, but I love cooked breakfast, and I love steak, and I love roast dinner. So I have no regrets at all. They're like, honest to God, they're like my 3 favourite things in life. And that looks so much nicer. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. I have improved the original sandstone connected texture. I'm pleased about that. I'm very pleased about that. SCUR, assets, Minecraft, MC Patcher, CTM, brick. Right, that's been done. I'm going to rename that folder to sandstone, because it is sandstone, obviously. Flora is staying the same. Slender. Who did I steal those from? Shit. I don't know. Danny, how do you spell steak? S-T-A-K-E? Are you fucking serious, man? I hope that's a meme. I really hope that's a meme. Spawner. I'm just going to delete the mob spawner one. I don't like it in the slightest. Goodbye. So I've got those 5 for now. So I've got slender pictures like that. Oh, do you think right, for SCUR we should make it so all the slender editions are an add-on in itself, because we could have the bark having the letters on them as well, and we could also have the slender sounds in as well. Oh, you're on your phone. Fair enough, phone. Autocorrect isn't a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna let you guys, actually, you guys in the chat, right? Because what I'm doing... yeah, I stole them from someone, I forget who. Yeah, so basically, should I make it so that all the slender things, like the Enderman making slender sounds, and the slender notes being found on large dark oak trees, should I make that part of default SCUR, or should it be an add-on pack? You decide. I'm putting this decision on you guys. I'm going to wait. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I've still got you as a ghast. Let's have a look. I think I might do. Let's have a look. I need to be in survival mode, don't I? How am I going to do this? Yeah, let's just go over here and just place one. I actually don't know if I've still got you as a ghast, Danny. Oh no, I do. It's just so perfect. I don't know what you were screaming at the time, but the scream sounds so close to the ghast sound that it just had to be put in. I'm so sorry, man. Part of the default one. Brilliant, we're keeping it in the default one then. Okay, so those are all going to stay. Brilliant. Right, moving on, we have the light map. Oh god. Oh, changing the light maps is a nightmare. These files right here. I mean, that might look really alien. The way that the actual implementation of it in the game works is even more alien. I mean, if you look at that texture right now, oh, it's so weird, man. Let me show you. Okay, you see this down here? How it's like mostly black, and then there's a bit of blue at the bottom. Let me show you why that is. If I use a torch here and use night vision, as you guys may know, if you have night vision in this game, it basically means that you, when somewhere's dark, you see it light. My version of night vision reverses that. So if you use night vision in the day, your reduction is your vision is basically just really hugely reduced. But the payback is anywhere that there's light emitting from is lit up green, and like in a very small area. So I mean, if you look at that there, you see how that is. How there would usually be light. Say it was nighttime right now, right? Say it was nighttime right now. You would usually have everywhere dark, and there's like a nice like thick area of where the light comes out from, like this fire, for example. But with this night vision system, it's like just a very tiny area of neon green, and you see that where there are little spaces of light, it makes them really pop out, and I think it can be really nice. But it's just it's a pain though, because if you try and use night vision and it goes to daytime, you've just kind of fucked yourself basically. So I don't know. It might. I actually really like the way it works. I'm going to keep it in, but I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to get rid of it temporarily. So you should make an add-on pack where the noises for animals and stuff is made by button my. Ah, I like it. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Okay, that is a really good idea actually. What I'm going to do, when the server starts, I'm going to ask everyone to impersonate an animal. Like, impersonate one of the animals from the game. I'll have to have hundreds, there's hundreds and hundreds of files, but I can just pick and choose. That's a really good idea, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be evil and do that. Right, mobs, we have different cats. Creepers, we have the four-headed creeper, which is a reference to Crash Landing. Endermen occasionally have different coloured eyes. Don't want that one anymore, I'm going to take that one out. Horses, occasionally skeleton horses will be zombie horses. It's literally just a way of implementing them into the game before they do get implemented at some point in the future, because I hope they do, because zombie horses are cool. Yeah, so different coloured slimes, really like that, keeping those in again. Spiders, yeah, that's fine, yeah. Wolves. Right, this is an interesting one, because my idea with the wolves was I wanted to have the ability in the game to basically change the way that this works. So, I mean, when you think about cats and wolves, oh wow, that's ridiculous. When you think about cats and wolves, okay, in this game, when you tame a wolf, it stays the same. When you tame a cat, it gains one of 3 textures. So I thought, why do the cats get to have a new texture and the wolves have to just stay as they were beforehand? I'm trying to see if we've got any layer around here for a demonstration. And I thought I'm going to change that because I'm not actually liking that too much, the way that it works. So I'm going to change it so that wolves, again, get 1 of 3 textures, and cats get 1 of 3 textures. So it's basically just, they both just work the same, basically. Nothing we can do about parrots, unfortunately, because the parrots don't change state after they've been tamed. Like, when they've been tamed, when cats have been tamed, they go from ocelots to cats, and when wolves have been tamed, they go from wild wolves to tamed wolves. They're they're actually called a different thing. They're an entirely different mob. But when you tame parrots, I'm pretty sure they're just parrots still. So there's not really much we can do with that one, unfortunately. So the decision has to come to me now that I have to basically pick a few of these I want to keep, because I don't want to keep all of them. I want to keep a select few, but I don't know which ones I actually want to keep. And plus, a lot of these are 32-bit textures, which I don't like, so I want to change them back to 16-bit textures. Right, plan for that one. Plan for the wolves. I'm going to take the original wolf texture, so the white wolf texture with the red collar. I'm going to take that texture, and I'm going to pick 3 of those that I like, pick 3 of those textures on screen right now that I really like, and I'm going to completely remake the original wolf texture, taking inspiration from those. So it will be a 16-bit version of 3 of those, all of which I like. So yeah, gonna do that basically. Again, that will take me hours and hours to do. So I'm not gonna do that on screen right now. It's just gonna be boring for you guys to watch. So Minecraft, MC Patcher. What were we looking at? We were looking at mobs, weren't we? So that was the wolves. Zombies. Oh man, I forgot about this. This killed my brain. This absolutely killed my brain. Zombies, when spawned in a cold region, have they look like White Walkers basically. They look like White Walkers, and the idea was like the coolest thing I'd ever thought of in my mind. I think, hang on a second, what if we could make it so that zombies, when they spawn in a cold biome, look like White Walkers because they've been in the cold so long that their bodies are going to have deteriorated loads, and they're going to be like, kind of like a frozen corpse, like the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. And I thought this was the coolest idea I've ever thought of in my life. Looked into it, found out you could do it. You could have biome-based textures, and I always thought, I'm gonna fucking do this. It's gonna be beautiful. And it was the biggest headache I've had of my life trying to get it to work. It was so difficult to get to work, and I finished it, and I was so done that I didn't even put any effort into the textures. So the textures for paint.net again, the textures for the zombies there, they look absolutely crap. Yeah, you see, they look kind of like half-hearted, and I wasn't very pleased with it, to be honest. So I might keep them for now. However, I'm going to remove the White King because he shouldn't be there. Goodbye, White King. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for now just because of how much bloody effort I put into it. But oh, do you remember the White Walker stream? Jesus Christ, that I just spent hours like having a breakdown. It was it was horrible. So I'm gonna keep them for now just because of how much bloody time I put into them. But I might remove them in the future, to be honest, because I'm a bit disappointed with them, to be honest. Or I might add other ones. I kind of want to. Is it snowing? Jesus, I think it's snowing. That's pretty cool. Oh no, it's hailstones. Never mind, it's fucking hailstones. I'm gonna remove the Iron Golem. Those are all gone. I want to have a look at these squid textures one by one because I'm not sure how they look. Right, there's like a purpley one. There is a cyan one, and there is a black one. Okay. What does our default squid look like? Does he fit in with those? Minecraft textures, entity, squid. Yeah, good. They all look like they're part of the same thing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. That's fine. We'll keep those in for now. Squid stinging. Right, that concludes it for that. For the sky. Oh lord. Oh, the sky, man. Don't worry, team. You're a good help. You're good. Honestly, I think in that stream, right, it was actually people's suggestions in the chat that managed to help me fix it. I wouldn't have figured it out otherwise. So you helped. You helped, team. You're a good guy. Right. Yeah, the sky. Man, that was difficult. Do you think you could do world -1 and world 1? Nah, I want to try that. I'm going to try that right now. World -1. Any of you that know world -1 is the nether. If that works, that opens up possibilities. Enjoy school, Marie. I shall speak to you later. Right, I need to go to the nether. If this has genuinely changed the nether sky. Oh my god, obsidian, there we go. If this has changed the nether sky, this opens up a ridiculous possibility for both the nether and the end as well. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and go. I'm wondering if it's depth fog or or something else. Let's have a look. Because I'm pretty sure the depth fog would actually stop us from being able to see the sky, wouldn't it? Oh, hello. Hello. Weird. That's a bedrock breaking machine, by the way. Usually it is the dark red stuff. I think if that's even a sky, I don't know, because I feel like the sky is behind that, but I just can't see it. In fact, I can see little. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I can see little things in the background. If I drink a night potion, what's going to happen? Night vision potion. Get milk again, just in case. Night vision. Oh god! Wow! Fucking hell. Okay. I want to test this. I really want to test this. Where's my light map file? Light map. Where are you? Light map. There we go. This is world -1. This is the nether. I currently have a red thing over the top of it. This is the light map for the nether. Basically, what we have here is darkness. We have here light. We have something, and we have the general fog that you see there as well on the bottom there. It's good, isn't it? It's a mod actually. It's called. I think it's just called Animated Chunk Loader. That Chunk Loader mod, by the way, is in the Button Mashers pack. So if you're playing on the server, Danny, then you'll see that one as well. The chunks kind of raise up like in other video games, like the ones where people have actually put effort into things like that, unlike Java, unlike Java, unlike Mojang, where the chunks slide up from the ground, like that, or come down from the sky, or you can have them coming from any direction. Actually, there's a lot of coding with it that you can mess around with, but yeah, it reminds me of certain video games where the floor comes up in front of you like that. So I thought that would be a nice addition. Let's remove that temporarily and go back to our Nether. If this removes the red and I can see the sky, I'm going to be so pleased. Is it not, Tomb? Well, honestly, Tomb, if you don't want to have that mod, it is a client-side mod, so you can just remove it and it won't work. Don't worry, my friend. Honestly, I prefer it to them kind of popping into existence. If I'm honest. Nope, it's not been removed. Yeah, that red kind of fog that you have in the Nether is hard coded, I do believe, unfortunately. Oh, everything looks so bright. Ugh. Let's get that back on, actually. Save, go away, and back to normal. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, don't worry. So again, if you don't want to have that mod in the pack, then you can just manually remove it. No problems at all. Anyway, we're getting close to 12 o'clock. I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, even if 40 minutes of it was silence. That looks like my Nether. Good. Okay. There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, so basically, oh, is it fog? Hang on. Sky, world -1. Where's fog? I know you can edit the fog in this game. Models, color map. It's color map. Hang on. MC Patcher, color map, fog. Fog 0, fog's sky 0. If I copy those and make them fog -1 and fog 0, that means they're the fog of the Nether and the sky of the Nether. Is that possible? Fog -1, sky -1. Alright, I want to see what happens here. I'm just testing, to be honest. It's a physical effect, not a texture. I'm not sure, Danny. I think I might have just found it here. I'm going to try it. Oh, let's get this dragged in. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do temporarily, this is how the fog looks in default Minecraft, this is how the sky looks in default Minecraft. I'm going to remove that, and remove that, save both of them. So currently the sky texture is completely blank. This might work. If this works, it opens up more possibilities. I really don't know, though. We'll have to just find out. Come on. Still raining really bad. It's raining really bad outside now, actually. I thought I saw a difference there, but I think it was just the chunks loading in. Let's go back up to the ceiling for a second here. No, it's still the same. Okay, well we tried. It's not too big of a deal. It's a shame that. I was hoping that would work. Hang on. I've got to try something. I want to get this to work. .minecraft, resource packs, SCUR, assets, Minecraft, MC Patcher, color map. There we go. Right, paint.net. Sky -1, fog -1. If I drag those both in, and let's say for example, let's just make them green. Green fog. Let's do that. This is going to now, in theory, be green. I'm not sure though. Come on. No. Damn it! I want this to work. I really want this to work, but it's not going to work, is it? Oh, I don't know, man. Well, let's just get those removed for now then. Fog -1, sky -1. There we go. Okay. Is it? Do you do that? The V thing? Is that what it? I don't know what it actually is. Wait, no, that's what Churchill did. Victory, V for victory, V for Vape Nation. Jesus Christ. MC Patcher. Right. So, I think we've gone through all the MC Patcher stuff now, hasn't we? Yeah. So I wanted to copy the sky over, but it's not going to work. Not a problem at all. Color. Oh yes, some of the potions have changed colours. I like that. That's definitely staying in as well. Models, block, and items. Right. Okay. Cauldron, diamond tools, flower pots. Right, yeah, that changes the way that things render in the inventory. Those are all fine. Not going to touch those. I know I'm going to fuck up if I try and touch those. Oh yeah, I just flipped you all off. Sorry. Ooh. No. Can I do smoke rings? I don't know if I can do smoke rings actually. Let me have a go. I haven't done smoke rings in ages. I've no idea if that was any good. I've just I think that's how you do them anyway. I'm not sure. Anyway, models, sounds. Right, I want to keep all the sounds in because those are all fine. Am I still in the Nether? I want to go back to the overworld. The crushing darkness is depressing me in the background. Where's my portal? There's my portal. Hello. Right. Let's go. I mean, Danny, you're like the vape god here. Come on, you can judge my smoke rings there. Okay. So we're not going to have any luck changing the sky in the Nether, but that's fine. Block wooden door. Right, yeah. Occasionally the wooden doors make the old sounds. I tried. I tried, man. I tried. Occasionally the blocks make the old sounds. The totem makes a completely different sound, which I really like. And the dragon makes a really cool sound when it dies. Endermen sound like the. There's Danny's gas scream. Nice. We've got records. A lot of the records have been changed, which is good. And I also have two different bow sounds. So whenever I use a bow, it sounds like this, which is the old bow sound from Minecraft, if any of you recognise that. But whenever I use something like a snowball, for example, it sounds like the new sound, which is a little bit hard to code, but it does work, and I prefer it that way. So that's how we're doing it. Custom textures for Spore. It is possible. I know it's possible because I've seen people do it, but I don't know. That's really out of my comfort zone. I might try that, but I've never done that before in my life. Text splashes. Some of these are changed. Yeah, some of those have been changed. Textures, right? This is obviously the big stuff now. But we're not going to go into that today. That concludes the first update ever of SCUR, not SCDT. I've updated that loads of times. SCUR. So basically, lots more stuff to come, lots more changes to be made, but a lot of it's going to be part of add-on packs, which I'll have to make sure I know everything's working within the future before I can get that all sorted correctly as well. I'm going to go make some food because I'm hungry. Didn't have any breakfast because I'm a stupid idiot. And then, yeah. Hopefully this video won't get taken down for me playing music in the background on my phone. Oh, YouTube, stop. You know, people can pirate music so easily. They're not going to... It doesn't make a difference whether you take videos down or not. People still get music very easily. You know? Very easily. Anyway, I'm done for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully I shall see you next time for some more Spore videos, some more SCUR videos, and also hopefully some more Minecraft videos coming in the near future as well. So there should be some good things coming in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I should really get a hotkey for stop and start streaming, shouldn't I? Because I have to go and press it every time. And I always have an awkward outro as well because of that same reason. So there you go. Yeah. Goodbye.